Before Achilles was born, a prophecy foretold his destiny. He would become the greatest warrior of his time, but die young in battle. His mother Thetis, a sea nymph, sought to alter this fate. Consulting the oracle in a dimly lit temple, she learned that her son's glory would come at the cost of his life. This prophecy set the stage for Thetis' desperate attempts to protect Achilles, including his immersion in the river Styx. The interplay of divine will and mortal struggle defines his tragic story. Determined to shield her son from death, Thetis dipped the infant Achilles into the river Styx, whose waters granted invulnerability. Holding him by his heel, she submerged him entirely, except for that one untreated spot. This act made Achilles nearly invincible, but his heel remained his sole vulnerability. The myth illustrates the inevitability of fate. Even divine intervention couldn't fully defy the prophecy. The Achilles heel would later become synonymous with fatal weaknesses. Raised by the wise centaur Chiron, Achilles honed his skills in combat, medicine, and music. Chiron's training in the forests of Mount Pelion transformed him into a peerless warrior. Young Achilles is often depicted wielding a spear, his agility and strength unmatched. This rigorous upbringing prepared him for the Trojan War, where his legend would unfold. Chiron's mentorship highlights the blend of mortal discipline and semi-divine prowess that defined Achilles. When the Trojan War erupted, Achilles was summoned to fight, despite Thetis' efforts to hide him. Odysseus, disguised as a merchant, exposed Achilles by placing weapons among gifts. Achilles instinctively grabbed a spear. The gods, particularly Zeus and Apollo, played pivotal roles in his fate. Achilles' recruitment marked the beginning of his tragic arc, as his pride and wrath would soon shape the war's outcome. Divine forces and mortal choices intertwined to seal his destiny. Achilles' rage defined the Trojan War after Agamemnon seized his war prize, Briseis. Withdrawing from battle, Achilles left the Greeks vulnerable. His beloved friend, Patroclus, donning Achilles' armor, was slain by Hector. Grief-stricken, Achilles returned to combat, vowing vengeance. His wrath, immortalized in the Iliad, underscores the destructive power of unchecked emotion. Patroclus' death became the catalyst for Achilles' most brutal actions, including the desecration of Hector's body. Achilles' duel with Hector is one of mythology's most iconic battles. After killing Patroclus, Hector faced Achilles' unrestrained fury. Despite warnings of his own mortality, Achilles slaughtered Hector and dragged his body behind his chariot, defying Trojan pleas for mercy. This act of hubris angered the gods, particularly Apollo, who would soon engineer Achilles' downfall. The duel epitomizes the hero's tragic flaws, pride and wrath, leading inexorably to his death. Achilles' death came not in honorable combat, but through divine treachery. Paris, aided by Apollo, shot an arrow into Achilles' vulnerable heel. Some versions claim this occurred during a truce or while Achilles pursued Hector's sister. The golden arrow, guided by the god's will, struck true, felling the mighty warrior. This moment underscores the inevitability of fate. Even the greatest hero could not escape his prophesied end. Achilles' body was burned on a grand pyre, his armor and legend passed to future generations. The Greeks mourned their greatest warrior, while Thetis grieved by the sea. His story, immortalized in Homer's Iliad, endures as a testament to heroism and human fragility. Achilles' name symbolizes both invincibility and vulnerability, a reminder that even the mightiest are bound by fate. His legacy lives on, inspiring art, literature, and the timeless idiom, Achilles' heel.